This is what you get if you're in the center of Marbella so early on Sunday. I am here in Marbella to show you and to tell you why this town has been chosen the best destination in 2024. Let's start from the beginning. I got up really early in the morning and hurried up to catch my BlaBlaCar. Today, my driver is a really nice and talkative Spanish woman, about 50 years old, who works close to Marbella. She picks up passengers who pay for the trip and help her partly or even fully cover the cost of the fuel, but it's convenient for everybody. The distance between Malaga and Marbella is about 60 kilometers, and in good traffic conditions you can get there in 45 minutes. However, if it's a rush hour, you might get stuck in traffic for 2 hours. Since today is Sunday morning, we got there quickly and without any problems. Most likely, if you travel here by public transport, you will need to go to Malaga first. This is the first thing I saw when entering Marbella. Do you see these weird letters? This is just Cyrillic alphabet. That's alright. You will hear a lot of Russian speakers here. Hello and welcome to this channel. I'm Yulia. I'm Eastern European who's been living for over 2 years in Malaga in the south of Spain. Here we talk about Malaga, traveling and learning languages. Don't forget to follow and keep watching. In 2024, Marbella has been chosen the best European travel destination, standing out among 20 well-known locations in Europe. Marbella's population currently is about 150,000 people. Approximately 30% are foreigners. Around 28% are from Marbella, 18% are from Malaga, and 13% from Andalusia, and 10% from the rest of Spain. I did some trips to Marbella many times, but I had never made a video about it, and I think it's time to do it. So if you want to go Marbella cheap, BlaBlaCar is the best option. Cheap and fast. And in my case, I booked the trip last night really late. The pickup location was only 5-minute walk from my home, so it was a perfect solution. There are many British and Russian speakers, both tourists and residents. I've never heard so much Russian in Spain before. Why is everybody so obsessed with Marbella? First, cultural wealth and historical charm. The old town preserves the typical Andalusian style with narrow streets and white houses. There are remains of the castle tracing back to the Roman period, although the remaining Roman ruins are limited. Archaeological studies suggest that the original structure might have been a castellum built during the Roman Republic. Elements of the castle walls show features of the Byzantine period. Next to the castle, there is this beautiful church. It's called Iglesia de Nuestra Señora de la Encarnación. It was built between the 16th and 17th century, and I think it's one of the most beautiful things here in the old town. The entire old town is the perfect place for photo shoots. I even caught a wedding photo shoot here. Look at these flower pots everywhere and the traces of the ancient things and buildings. One of the popular spots here is Plaza de los Naranjos, the square of the orange trees. It looks just incredible, especially when there are naranjas, the oranges. So let's keep walking through the center and towards La Playa. And I will keep telling you why Marbella is so special. Number 2 is the climate. Marbella has a unique microclimate thanks to its protection of the Sierra Blanca mountains. And also the Sierra Blanca adds unique views. You can see these mountains almost from everywhere. There are over 320 sunny days a year, and Marbella is actually part of Costa del Sol, which is sunny coast. The average temperature is 18.5, which makes it a perfect place to visit at any time of the year. So if you're in doubt and you don't know where to go in winter, just go to Marbella or Malaga. Costa del Sol is the best destination for any winter trip because you will likely get a good sunny weather. Leisure activities and golf. Marbella is considered one of the best golf destinations in Europe, with high quality courses and stunning views. It also offers a wide variety of cultural and leisure activities. Also, a game called paddle, it's a new Spanish game, a bit similar to tennis, is a really popular activity. Look at how green it is. It is so much greener than Malaga, and we're in the center, and this park is just unbelievable. Next point is the food. Marbella has a growing culinary reputation with several Michelin-starred restaurants like Skina and Messina, as well as so many quality dining concepts and amazing chefs. You can find restaurants from everywhere in the world. And even the coffee shops, there are so much more quality than in Malaga, for example, but also most things are pricey. Once I'm a famous YouTuber, let me take you to Marbella's Michelin restaurants, but for now, let's have a coffee and cake at this overpriced coffee shop opened by Ukrainians. Definitely recommend it. They have specialty coffee and such nice cakes. I love their cheesecake, but it's not the typical one. It's more Ukrainian style cheesecake. And also there is the Napoleon cake, really famous one in our country. Next point is La Playa. There are so many beaches around Marbella. It's not only Marbella center. There are 30 kilometers of coastline and beaches to any taste. Right now, for instance, I am at Playa de Nagueles, offering stunning views of the mountains. Here you can see La Concha is one of the peaks of Sierra Blanca. Other incredible beaches include Playa de Cabo Pino and Playa de Artola, which feature sand dunes. Let me show you a bit of our hike to the famous Sierra Blanca mountain range and to the peak called La Concha. Sierra Blanca is located in Malaga province, Andalusia, Spain, and the name comes from the whitish color of its limestone rock. One of the most iconic peaks is La Concha. This one that I already showed you before, it's 1215 meters above sea level. Hello, we are here to start our El Pico de la Concha hike, which is a really beautiful mountain. You can see it from everywhere if you're in Marbella. We didn't want to go from Marbella as we didn't plan to do 26 kilometers. So we are here in Refugio Juanar, which is a popular starting point. And it starts in a pretty nice place. Look at these woods. It's so nice. I love the woods. But let's see how difficult the hike is, because I saw different versions. Some of them said that it was moderate, but others put the difficulty as hard. It's named like this because its shape resembles the shell when viewed from the west. It is the second highest peak, following El Lastonar. I think you already guessed that Marbella is a paradise for hiking. This is not the only hike, and there are a lot around. And since the summer is hot and the winter is mild and sunny, the hiking season here would be the low season for La Playa, starting from September, October to April, May. I love this hike, Refugio Juanar, La Concha, because it has various landscape. We started at the pine tree forest and then went to rockier places. Even though we saw many people with kids, even groups of kids, I wouldn't hike here till the top with kids since there are some dangerous places. They're even marked on the map as Paso Peligroso. In the end, we, 3 adults, didn't even reach the peak and decided to go back before one of these dangerous passages. Also, Marbella is about luxury and exclusivity. Marbella has long been synonymous with luxury, drawing high-level tourists with exclusive hotels like Marbella Club Hotel, Puente Romano Beach Resort, and other international chains. Puerto Banús is a famous marina and it's home to luxury boutiques, high-end restaurants, and spectacular yachts. Here you will find all kinds of rich people from everywhere in the world. But Marbella doesn't only attract rich people. I think it's still an affordable place. There are still affordable restaurants, affordable foods, and affordable hotels if you book beforehand. And if you don't want to stay in the center of Marbella, there are always alternatives. So, would you like to travel here to Marbella, or maybe would you like to live here? Let me know in the comments and see you in the next videos about Malaga, Andalusia, Spain, traveling, and learning languages.